US President Donald Trump has imposed new sanctions on Russia. This time, US has announced new sanctions against Russia's two largest oil companies, perhaps signaling a major shift in Trump's approach to ending the war in Ukraine. The measures are taken against two Russian oil companies, and that is again to pressure Moscow to negotiate a peace deal. The two Russian companies are number one, Rosneft, and number two, Lukoil. And this also marks the first time that US has sanctioned Russia, that is, since Trump's return to office in January this year. This, of course, comes after Trump said that he does not want to meet Putin, that he said yesterday, where the US President Donald Trump called any kind of meeting with the Russian president a waste of time. The US Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent said that the sanctions were needed because of Putin's refusal to end this senseless war, and that the companies targeted were responsible for funding the Kremlin's war machine. Bessent has further said that the United States of America is prepared to take further action. Trump has also called the sanctions tremendous. However, experts remain split on the fact that how effective will the sanctions be in slowing Russia's war machine, because we've seen in the past few months that Russia has made up its mind to not stop attacking Ukraine despite Trump's relentless warnings. The latest coming in is that Trump has imposed sanctions on two Russian oil companies.
I don't know that they will. I think that they'll certainly have an impact. They're massive sanctions. It's sanctions on oil. The two biggest oil companies, among the biggest in the world, but they're Russian. They do a lot of oil. And hopefully it'll push, hopefully he'll become reasonable, and hopefully Zelensky will be reasonable too. You know, it takes two to tango, as they say. And we're going to find out. They hate each other. These two people hate each other. You know that better than anybody. And it makes it more difficult than it should be. This should be easier to do. But the level of hatred between Zelensky and Putin is very substantial.
And we have breaking news coming on this very story. The Russian President Vladimir Putin has responded to US oil sanctions, and Putin has said, I'm quoting him here, sanctions on two Russian oil firms, an unfriendly act. No self-respecting country will bow or concede to any kind of pressure. Russian president on Trump Budapest meet, which has of course been cancelled because there's no meeting taking place between Trump and Putin. And Putin has clearly said that meeting has been delayed, not cancelled. That's Putin's version of the meeting with the US president, because yesterday Trump said that he does not want to waste time by meeting the Russian president.